Well, it really starts basically as how are we going to serve 6,200 meals a day. So it's about production and it's about the professionalism and the experience of our chefs. And the question we're always asking is what's next, and does Princeton Review have a higher ranking if we need to get there?
And welcome back to Owls Insider. Time now to introduce you to tomorrow's leader. Of course, this is a segment where we tell you about a student athlete who's making a difference both on and off the field. Our focus this week is on volleyball player Lori McNamara.
Throughout the recruiting process, Rice was always in the picture, but as a senior in high school, for some reason, I thought, you know what, I need to get out of Texas, go away, experience something new. So I did that. It was a great school. I loved Villanova, fantastic school, great business program. I liked the volleyball there, it wasn't the right fit for me. And it was a good experience, I'm glad I did it. But come November of my freshman year, I just knew I needed to come home. And luckily for me, I had a connection with Jenny that I've known her for forever, and she welcomed me with open arms and said, you know, there's always a place here at Rice for you. And so I ended up transferring. Jenny worked it all out, and I came back to Rice, and I am so glad that I did. Last semester in the spring, our volleyball team decided to be a part of Rice Outreach Day. We worked in East Houston in a not so nice area. We went to a garden that happened to be a giant pile of leaves and dirt, and so we spent 3 hours one morning shoveling leaves from one pile of dirt to the other. And so hopefully now it's later in the year and it's grown into a beautiful garden, but we can say that we made sure that the dirt was there. My teammates have meant the world to me. They're there, they would do anything for me, I'd do anything for them, and they've been a huge reason why my time here at Rice has been so great. I love it, and I'm so thankful that Jenny gave me the chance to come here.
Now let's shift gears to the calendar of weekly sports events. Friday, the women's cross-country team is in Corpus Christi for the Islander Splash. Our Fighting Owls volleyball team is hosting Tulane at Rice. The soccer team is home versus UAB. And men's and women's tennis starts 3-day tournaments. The men are in Waco, the women are in Midland. Saturday, the football team, of course, racks up with Baylor in Waco. Then we round out the weekend on Sunday with the women's soccer team lining up against Memphis at home, and volleyball hosts Southern Miss in the Fieldhouse. Be sure to check out riceowls.com for a complete listing of the athletic schedule as well as broadcast information for the football game. Time now to check out student life here at Rice.
Oh, we're extremely proud. Having that affirmation from a national standard is just absolutely outstanding, and the morale of the crew, as high as it is now, is just phenomenal. And the question we're always asking is what's next, and does Princeton Review have a higher ranking if we need to get there?
The students here are great. I interact with all the students here. Pretty much known around the whole campus. I interact with all the students. I'm out in front of them, talking to them when they come in from breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
First and foremost, it's about the people and the professionalism of the staff. Having the culinary excellence to understand how to prepare food nutritionally, have a high value quality food that goes with being all things to all people.
Feedback here is they tell you what they want, they tell you what they like, they tell you what they dislike. Some of them, you know, they won't say anything. You know, and those are the ones we have a challenge with, but we go get them. We go and talk to them and, hey, you know, come and talk to us, let us know. And we try to accommodate them as much as possible. We know that mom and dad is not here, grandma is not here, so we try to be the babysitter and the nurse in between feeding the students.
So we took the opportunity, combining with the farmers market and Carol.
Rice University took on what was the Houston Farmers Market about 4 or 5 years ago. It's grown up, and now we have about 30, 35 vendors. It's year-round, every Tuesday. The only time we close is when the campus is closed for holiday.
So this year, with Chef Carrie coming on board at Baker, she's very familiar with farm to fork and local grown and local produce, and how to create menus based on local availability of menu items.
50% of the plate goes to vegetables, fruits, and quarter of the plate goes to your protein, and another quarter of the plate goes to the starches, potatoes, rices.
So it's about production, and it's about the professionalism and the experience of our chefs.
All right, time for our final break here on The Insider, but don't go away. When we come back, Tyler Parrish is in the hot seat, and Coach Bailiff will be back to answer your questions. Stay with us.
We stopped them the whole game. We knew we could, and you got to do it. You can't think about that. You know, you got to give it all you can. We can't just pat ourselves in the back. There was some mistakes, but I mean, let's keep this rolling. You know, if we play like this and just build on it, we're going to have a good season.